Welcome to a Secrets of Strixhaven quick draft. If you're new here, my name's Cody Lee, and we're looking at an interesting pack. This is a 6 uncommon pack. Like, oh my goodness, these packs, they get full. But hey, like I said, if you're new here, I upload a brand new draft video every single day. And if that's something that interests you, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things, tell the robots you enjoy this type of content. It really does help me out. We just passed 50 subscribers, well on our way to 100, growing exponentially quickly. It's awesome. Let's get into the actual draft. That's what we're here for, right? Stress Stream, is that better than Aziza? Aziza is a 2-mana 2/2. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, you may tap 3 untapped creatures you control if you do copy that spell. So that can be super good. But I don't know. I think Stress Stream's probably just better. I do. Stress Stream or Artistic Process, I think both of those are probably better. We're going to start with the Stress Stream and we're going to see what happens. Pensive Professor, pretty easy pickup. Strife Knight, Glassright, Stroke. All pretty good, but we're going to take the Strife Knight. Bulk Up, Borrowed Knowledge, Tidal Mage, Chase Inspiration. The best cards here, probably the Tidal Mage, so we're going to take the Tidal Mage. Spell Pierce is interesting, Lorecaster is interesting, Lorehold Charm is interesting. Let's take the Spell Pierce. Potioner's Trove lets us splash, let's take that. Rubble Rouser is great. Fractal Anomaly is interesting to me, but not too great. We're going to take the Rubble Rouser. We're a 3-drop dot deck, so it's something to pay attention to. Paradox Garden, Quandrix Charms, Deluge, Virtuoso. That Potioner's Trove lets us splash pretty easy. There's a Sleight of Hand and an Expressive Fire Dancer right now. Do we want to get the 2-drop going, or do we want something like the Sleight of Hand or a Zealous Lorecaster right now? I do think we probably want something like a Sleight of Hand, so let's take that. Procrastinate. We might play it, probably not. Disdainful Stroke coming around is pretty good for us. Simone's Experiments going to the sideboard. Shopkeeper, or yeah, Shopkeeper's Bane. Borrowed Knowledge sideboard. Emeritus of Ideations going in the deck. This is a triple rare 4 uncommon pack. I want that Homesickness, I want that Abrade, I want that Spectacle Summit, but we're going to take the Emeritus. 5 mana, 5/5 flying, Ward 2 with an Ancestral Recall attached. I don't know what else you would take here. Hardened Academic is interesting. Matterbending Mage is interesting, as is Visionary's Dance. I think Matterbending Mage is probably what we need here. We're pretty high up on the curve here. Banishing Betrayal is interesting. Applied Geometry. Create a token that's a copy of target non-aura permanent you control. Like, there's another Potioner's Trove, which I think we're going to take. 2 Potioner's Trove should be good. Skycoach Conductor is interesting. There's also an Essence Scatter, which I should take. Artistic Process, though. Skycoach Conductor is just another 3-drop. There's another Stadium Tidal Mage, a Spellbook Seeker, and a Tackle Artist. The Stadium Tidal Mage I think I like better than the Tackle Artist, but Orisa is also interesting to me. Let's take another Tidal Mage. Here, I think I'm going to take the Hydro Channeler. There's a Tam, another Rubble Rouser, a Campus Composer. I think I'm going to take the Campus Composer. Rubble Rouser is interesting to me. Let's take the Campus Composer. We're heavy on creatures in this blue-red deck that we got going on. 10 and 8. Another Stadium, but there's a Homesickness, and Homesickness is just solid. Procrastinate, we're not going to play 2 of them. Banishing Betrayal, we will play one of those. Locust Spray to the sideboard. Spellbook Seeker to the sideboard. Roaring Embermane to the sideboard. Resonating Loot. Are we playing Resonating Loot? I think we might be playing Resonating Loot. Like, this isn't that good, but it's only... So if you play this and you have 7 cards in hand, it's great. The chances of you having 7 cards in hand when you play this is not very high. Maybe we take it regardless. I don't know that this is that good, but we're going to take it. And keep an eye out for X spells. Brush off, solid, solid counterspell. A braid, that's kind of exactly what I want here. Pigment Wrangler, love that for us as well. A Muse Seeker or a Landscape Painter. You'll notice that our drops down here are not very high, but Muse Seeker has some things to trigger off of, so let's take the Muse Seeker. Another Homesickness is great for us. We're dropping that Resonating Loot, I think. It's another Stadium Title Mage and a Seize the Spoils. We'll take a Seize the Spoils and drop it. Tester of the Tangential will take, or a Zealous Lorecaster. Tester of the Tangential with Pensive Professor is a really nice combo. That's all I'm noticing. There's a Mika that lets me sacrifice. I'll take the Mika. When in doubt, take the uncommon. There's another Mika. We're not going to play two. An Ancestral Anger, a Bulk Up, and another Spell Pierce. We're not going to play another Spell Pierce. Alright. So we got some cuts to make. It includes this Paradox Garden that we're not going to play. It includes one of the Potioner's Troves. It includes this Procrastinate, this Deluge Virtuoso, and I think one of these Stadium Title Mages. And I think this is what we're looking at for a deck. The Potioner's Trove right now just gains us life and ramps us up a little bit. So that's probably something that we could realistically get rid of if we wanted to. Cut it for something like a Mika, but we're going to pair it with the Mika. Seize the Spoils we're not necessarily going to need. Resonating Loot is interesting to me, and maybe it's wrong of me not to play it when we have double Homesickness and Emeritus. But I feel like that's just going to be a dead card sometimes, and I don't really want to have that. So we're going to start with this, and I'll see you guys in the first game. Waiting for opponent, waiting for opponent. Boom. Seiko 2312. Good luck, friend. And we're going to keep 2 into 3 into 5. You know how we do. We don't have a ton of removal in this deck. We don't have any Tome Blasts, which is kind of crazy. Uh-oh. We are going to return that. Leave that on top. Play out the Charging Strife Knight. Get in. Oh. We'll play out the Mountain, followed by a Potioner's Trove. Honestly, Pigment Wrangler duplicating Homesickness would be sick. A Mind Roots? Ugh. Pensive Professor is probably not something we should have discarded, but... Target a player. Target 2 creatures. Get discarded. You get to draw 2. Ugh. Muse Seeker. Campus Composer. All you. I might have been able to hold the Muse Seeker. Additive Evolution's not good for me. Boom. Muse Seeker draws. Create a 3/3. Get to gain some life. Get to play out an island and not attack. The Barag Banemaker. 5/6. It can get pumped up until it's a 5. That's crazy. Ooh, Balloon. We are going to double block. You have to take 1. play the Rubble Rouser out. Discard to draw. Ugh. Actually, that's annoying. No attacks, end turn. Now, Additive Evolution over time is going to give them advantage. We don't have a ton of stuff on our top end. I kind of banked on them having removal or something, and so I got rid of my Pensive Professor, and I think that's going to lose us this game. Keeping the Homesickness saved us for a little bit of damage, got us a little bit deeper, but... Oh... We're going to go down 0-1, and I'll see you guys in the next game. Format All-Star, Asari, is coming at it. And I'll be real, guys. We've not been having much luck. We're going to hold up the Sleight of Hand. Hold up. We're going to hold on to it for the Pensive Professor. No 2-drop, okay. We're going to hold up the Disdainful Stroke just in case. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Now we're going to play the Pensive Professor, the Sleight of Hand. It's going to pump that. We're going to draw. We're going to grab the Abrade. Our one early game burn spell. Killian's Confidence is a good one too. We're not going to block. I kind of hope they do return the Killian's Confidence. That'd be sick. You got a 1 black to save that? Actually? That's crazy. Next. No attacks. End turn. I've got a 3-5 and a 3-3 now. Resolves. If they've got another removal spell. Discard. Draw. We're going to go ahead and... Do we want to just kill that right now? No, we're going to hold up the Homesickness. We could have just killed it, and that might have been a mistake. I don't think that there's a hexproof other than a green card. Ooh. Good game. Alright, 0-2. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, Somer. Let's see if we can actually get a win today. We've been struggling. Hard struggling. I don't really know why. I'll be real. I think our decks look pretty good. We've got some power in them. We'll hold on to the Spell Pierce. We had a really, really good time yesterday, but today it's been a rough one. Spell Pierce the Diary of Dreams. We're gonna draw a 4 and then a 6 drop. Nice, nice. Shared Roots, not a bad card. We get to go Mountain. Do we want to hold up Stress Stream, or am I going to play the Stadium Title Mage? Take that action. And then discard a Hydro Channeler. 100% of the time. It's one of those instances where I'm glad to cycle the top card of my deck. Ooh, stock up. It's worth noting we do need to draw like an island. We're gonna discard the island or the mountain. And that might be incorrect. That might very well be incorrect. But we need an island. Draw. Discard. And the block there? We're gonna hold up the Stress Stream Homesickness. I think that's probably the best thing that we can do here. Deduce. Deduce is one that I've not drafted or had a chance to play with yet, but would like to. Yeah, we're gonna Homesickness. Tap those. They've got 3 mana. A Wander off. Okay, that's what I was waiting for. Draw. Take that action. We're gonna discard the Muse Seeker, yeah. You gonna block the 4? Wow. There's my Emeritus. We're just gonna hit me with a draw 3. 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. We're going to go ahead and 1, 2, 3. So I can't Mika and Stress Stream, but I can Mika and double a Braid. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Get rid of one of those. Take that action to draw. Discard. I'm only 7 in there. I could have done closer. Take 5. And then I am going to play the Rubble Rouser. Discard land to draw for Campus Composer. Okay, cool. I have 9 mana with the Rubble Rouser. I've got an Emeritus. They've got 4 cards. Pop that clue. This is what it takes to win an Emeritus of Ideation. And that Stadium Tidal Mage. And a common that happens to get in there like 4 turns in a row. I'm going to play out the Pensive Professor. Hit the Stress Stream. Lame. Fair. I don't get to draw. I got an island. Get in. I am 100% going to do that. 5, 6, 7, 8. Draw 3. I was not anticipating the idea they would turn this into a creature. That sucks. Forgot those could tap for mana. Rubble Rouser is going to be a killer in 2 turns, though. Ooh, that can gain them life. Good game. All right, 1-2. We get a win today. Love that for us. I'll see you guys in the next game. Sun Viper, the Mind Sculptor. Interesting, interesting. We're going to keep this. Hydro Channeler into Rubble Rouser. Hydro Channeler is one of those cards. If you're playing Converge, it's pretty dang good. But outside of that, it's just alright. Discard a land to draw land. Love that. Okay, so the ideation is going to be good. We can't actually cast it right now, can we? Yes, we can. It's insane. Another Expressive Fire Dancer? I don't know. We're going to decline. And we are going to do some blocking, depending on what they've got going on, because this is scary. What you got going on over there, Sun Viper? That resolves. Do we want to double block like that? We're gonna kill one, double block. The Robo-Rouser's not coming undone anytime soon. Oh, that had double strike? That's actually not good. I didn't even think about that. We got lethal next turn, depending on what they play. I imagine we don't have lethal this turn, unless they've got something crazy. Ancestral Anger into Ancestral Anger into Ancestral Anger. That would be very difficult for us. Would it turn each of those into a lethal threat? It would be very close. Monstrous Rage. Is this lethal? Vibrant Outburst. That is lethal. Dang! An actually exact lethal. That is miserable. Fine. We'll take it. Real unlucky showing for us today, folks. That puts us at 1-6 on the day. Oh! Oh! Happy Wednesday, my dudes. Hope you guys are enjoying it. As is, get outside, touch grass. Hopefully your day is going a little bit better than mine is. And let's make it a good one. We had a really, really great showing yesterday. Today was a little bit rougher, but tomorrow is always going to be better. So let's keep a good eye out. Hope you guys are having a good day, and let's make it a good one if you're not. Touch grass, and see you tomorrow.